One Pride, what's going on? It's your boy T, back at it again with another episode of Talking with T. And in today's episode, I'm going to be previewing the Detroit Lions Week 13 matchup at the New Orleans Saints. It's going to be a tough matchup. The New Orleans Saints are a very balanced team that we can attack on certain levels, but we have to bounce back this week after two lackluster performances. We're lucky to be 1-1 these last two games. We've turned the ball over 6 or 7 times. That's something we can't do if we expect to keep winning games, win playoff games, and get to the ultimate goal, which we're all trying to get to. But we have to start taking care of the football. And where does that start with? That starts with Jared Goff. We have to start protecting Jared Goff better. I'm expecting this offensive line to step back up. The last 2 weeks against the Chicago Bears were getting pressure on Jared Goff. That's why he threw 3 picks, unfortunately. And then last week, the pressure on Jared Goff, he fumbled the ball because the pressure was getting over. Rashawn Gary had 2 or 3 sacks against us. That can't happen. I'm expecting Taylor Decker and Penei Sewell to bounce back. They're too good to have back-to-back bad performances. Same with this whole offensive line. Frank Ragnow, Jonah Jackson, Graham Glasgow. I'm expecting this offensive line to step back up and start establishing the run, because this is where the New Orleans Saints, on their defense, if they have a weakness, is their run defense. They give up 124 point something yards on the ground, and that's great for our dynamic backfield. And Jahmyr Gibbs, I almost said Jamal Williams because we're about to play Jamal Williams. Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. So this is huge. Let's get the running backs rolling. That will open up the play action pass. And if we get the play action pass going, that opens up our offense, and our offense is starting to get healthy. So just stay to our identity on offense, and if you do that, you have a good chance of winning this game as long as you don't turn the ball over. We can't have 7 turnovers like we have in the last 2 weeks. Let's start getting back to where we were at the beginning of the season, taking care of the football. Now let's talk about this New Orleans Saints offense. Derek Carr, we all know what we're getting out of Derek Carr. Solid veteran. He's either up or he's down. His shoulder's been bothering him all year. We have to get pressure on Derek Carr. I'm not saying we're trying to hurt Derek Carr, but let's hit that shoulder a little bit, because I know he re-injured it a couple weeks ago against the Minnesota Vikings. They got weapons on their offense. They got Michael Thomas. I don't know if he's playing. I've heard he was injured he was placed on IR, so we don't have to worry about Michael Thomas. But we still got the Buckeye, Chris Olave out there, who's having a pretty solid year. 60 receptions, 700 yards. He's having a pretty solid year. I'd rather have Cam Sutton on him, but we're probably going to put Jerry Jacobs on him. Jerry Jacobs needs to step back up. This defense needs to step back up, and this defense needs to start playing like they were at the beginning of the season. This is an opponent that you are better than. You got to get pressure on them. Otherwise, they're going to be very balanced, and they're going to attack us through the air. They're going to attack us on the ground. They got Alvin Kamara, who we all know who Alvin Kamara is. We get Jahmyr Gibbs, the same comparison. Alvin Kamara is a stud. Chris Olave is a stud. If we let them start going loose, it's going to be a long day for this Detroit Lions team. We have to bounce back this week, because this is where the good teams start separating themselves from the average teams. It's December football. Let's start cleaning things up, and let's get rolling into the playoffs. It's your boy T, signing out. One Pride. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what you guys think about the preview coming up. Let me know what your predictions are for the game, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.